Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. You wouldn't believe, but it took me like, I want to say an hour, or maybe even more, just to set up the stream. Because once again I forgot about one very crucial, but very small, but very crucial detail. I was really like, I want to say, ripping my hair out if I still had any left, trying to basically set up dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, because I have like a Linux VM with Nginx that can basically do this no problem. It's easier than you would think. Well, anyway, I really wanted to do that, and for some reason almost everything worked, but neither YouTube nor Twitch recognized that the stream is being pushed to them. So for almost an hour, I was, upgrading stuff, enabling debugging, yada yada yada, stuff like that. And once again, I have forgotten about the most important detail. Mainly that both YouTube and Twitch expect you to send H.264 stream and not AV1 or H.265. Like, why? It's 2025. It would be such an upgrade. Why are you so... Why they haven't catch up yet? And you have basically no information as to why is that happening, why that you are streaming in the wrong codec format, right? So finally ChatGPT helped me. I've pasted the logs, and interestingly enough, it actually diagnosed them and said that everything's okay, and it told me to verify that I'm actually using a proper codec, and that helped. In other news, finally, we are streaming straight from Linux without any capture card, macOS, laptop in between, stuff like that. This is straight from Linux, which is good news for me. And overall, I would say it's a good news. The problem is, yes, especially yesterday, because the problem is if we come across some games that, break or crash or do stuff like that, they might basically crash the PC or crash everything or maybe freeze, and that may break the stream possibly. Like yesterday I was trying to we finished the stream on the attempt to install the alters from the GOG, which it basically downloaded off stream, because it was like, I don't know, for some reason very slow download speed. But then when I tried to play it, it basically only loaded up to main menu, and everything after that was like crashing. So at least for today, I would like to maybe play something that's, relatively safe or maybe has been tested. At least maybe on previous streams, so I don't know. Either something from Steam library or maybe something from Battle.net, like World of Warcraft. But basically, the purpose of today's stream is, to check that everything is stable, everything works, that you can actually game for, hour, 2 hours, and basically not worry about stuff crashing. Maybe... I think I have some Mango HUD enabled, so you can also check the performance. I don't think I have PC specs everywhere, but I am pretty sure that I have configured some stream commands, and that seems to be working. So I can see the response from bot. Yes, okay. So it is working. And like I said, just so you know, we are streaming both to Twitch and YouTube, and both chats will be visible. So it's not like you will not be seeing who am I replying to. Okay, so for now, I have fired up the Wolfenstein, the New Colossus. No animations, hi! Today you are at the very beginning instead of an end. If I hide OBS like to the bottom bar, will it still work? I hope it will. Okay, can I configure this in such a way where I see all of the chats? I think I can. Yep. Okay, I think we are good to go. Oh, you might not be hearing the audio. Oh no, you can. You will hear everything. Nice.
Here they come.
If anything's too loud or too silent, then just tell me. Oh my, the mouse is so slow. Gameplay controls. Did it save? Okay, maybe just let's give it like back to where it was.
This is our U-boat now, Nazi.
Yeah, I think this is better. Lol. By the way, maybe let me also just quickly change, fix the Twitch category. Okay. Perfect. Like, would you look at that? After so much time, we finally have a stream dedicated for gaming on Linux.
Hang on, Anya. I'm on my way.
I like that you can, you know, sprint on the wheelchair by pressing shift. Are we having actually 400 FPS? Because last time I thought that this game is capped to 60 FPS. Hey, that wasn't me. That environmental kill was not mine.
Good luck, move a muscle and feel like it's okay, alright? Alright? Don't even pass sweat. Microwave will turn you into mush. You don't want to be mush. Do you? Then wait. Wait. Okay, now, come to me.
With shift. With sprinting on a wheelchair.
Be careful, the floor is very wet. Means the system is working. Come. Come.
Yeah, I think we are actually getting those FPS because the air blowing from my PC case is really, really warm. I want to say hot.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. I'll give us a new piece of crack. Now, Mr. Blazkowicz, I'm very happy to see you awake. Not so happy to see you out of bed.
Where is she?
Last time I saw her, she was with Caroline defending the cell platform elevator.
Then point me in that direction, Seth.
Ingrid, you know how long you've been in bed? 5 months. Your body is broken. You understand? Your kidneys are failing.
After 5 months, you should be healed.
To urinate, to use your schmeckel, to do many
No
other
time
things.
for this, just tell me.
Frau England, she's been hunting for you. She's been moving heaven and earth, and today she found you. Nazis breached the U-boat. Many wounded, many dead. I was separated from the others.
I like that they are just running in the background.
Said, help me find the sail platform elevator.
You are such an action. You are such an action. Okay. Now, there are many Nazis between here and the sail platform elevator, but I set several traps. I didn't have the time to activate them, but look at this. This is a map to show you where the traps are. Put them to good use for the verkackte Faschisten. Okay, be careful. Try not to get killed if you don't mind. Off you go.
Off you go.
Triangle.
Why does the average stream bitrate too high? Interesting. Oh, dzięki. I just got some snacks from my girlfriend for the stream. A very, very light supper. Very cool.
You're hunting me.
Can I also enable maybe subtitles? Motion blur, color blind, advanced. Okay, maybe not that. Gameplay. Oh, okay, so yeah, subtitles are only for foreign. But for the stream, let's enable everything.
Lady. I'm hunting you.
Like, imagine being a Nazi soldier, training your whole life just for some guy in the wheelchair to basically kill you in an instant. I said that too early. Anyways, I have EFIs to boot. The kernel command line is in the initramfs possible because I use racket. So that may depend, but what I have discovered is that kernel command line is very often baked into the unified kernel image. So if you are using that, then kernel parameters are baked inside. If you are using EFI stub, I mean, if you are basic, you know, even if you are using EFI stub, then and you are booting from that into unified kernel image, then kernel command line is still there. Which is interesting because during the streams I have tried to basically mess with that.
Keep everyone alive till I get there.
Jeez, I fucking hate his monologuing. It's so cringy. But on the previous stream, I haven't really emphasized it in the summary video, but I have tried to... Can I go up? No. I basically tried to override those kernel parameters, and it didn't work in the slightest. Shit. It didn't work in the slightest, so that was interesting, to be honest.
You're hunting me. Got that backwards, lady. I'm hunting you. Caroline, wherever you are.
So I really need to basically, you know, learn more about the kernel command line parameter. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I turned it on. I need to learn more because, interestingly enough, even if I copied whatever was in the /proc command line, it did not work. Do tell me if you can actually hear me through the game or not, or at least if you can understand what I'm saying. Zoom.
Caroline, wherever you are, you do what you have to do to keep everyone alive till I get there.
What the fuck? It's so poorly shown where those things actually are.
You're hunting me. Got that backwards, lady. I'm hunting you.
I mean, the UEFI can execute the raw kernel image if compiled with EFI stub support. I use EFI boot manager. I mean, this is unified kernel image, I think, what you're saying. There is no such thing as raw kernel image, like... You need the kernel, like, code and the VM Linux, which includes the initramfs, basically. And unified kernel image, like, packages that into a single file, but those are still two separate things. And only from there you are booting into an actual operating system you have. Okay, how do I turn this off? Because I have accidentally turned the environment traps and now I cannot go upstairs. Shit. Oh, I can just shoot that. Do I have to press E on everything I come across? Just to pick it up? Oh no, my biggest enemy. Do I have to do what I think I have to do? I think so. Amazing, those wheelchair physics. Managed. No! Shit, too slow. Shit. Like, okay, so I have basically... I have to sprint forward on the uptake. Yes. 1 point for the crippled man in a wheelchair. Okay, don't turn left. Whee! Will they follow me into the trap? I am not using unified kernel images. I mean, a kernel can be compiled in any way you want. So with festub, that whole BZ image is wrapped into PE32 plus header, so the firmware can execute the VM Linux. Oh, okay. So I am still not fully aware of all the ways you can basically... shit. You can, you know, package the kernel in. So you are basically still having like a separate initramfs file that your kernel is grabbing, right? No. Oh my, somebody finally thought about that. Get this fucking wheelchair out of the way. Yep, separate init ramfs that the kernel grabs, passed by init.rd.
Back in the saddle, old man. Ignore the pain. Find a way to reverse the belt and get up to the sail platform elevator.
Are you using secure... Oh, shit, again. Are you using secure boot or are you managing without that? I have heard there is some interesting discussion about the latest Battlefield 6 that it's basically its anti-cheat requires secure boot, and you know, many like gaming people and non-technical people are talking about it, so they are basically not clear on the aspect whether you require a kernel signed by certain keys or just any secure boot do fine for that anti-cheat solution, which is interesting me the most. Because if you can, if it will like accept your own secure boot signed with your own keys, like for example I have, or I'm presenting in my tutorials for secure ArchLinux, then that's really not an issue. But if it's requiring official Microsoft keys, then that would be interesting. Still, to a certain degree, understandable why they are requiring that. But it would be even funnier if they would just be okay with any keys signing the kernel just to have secure boot enabled. Shit. Man, it's really good that I opened my window in my room, because those 400 FPS... I mean, I am effectively sitting next to a heater. Like 400, 500 or maybe more watt heater. And still the GPU is not necessarily very highly loaded. It still has room to spare. Like 50% load with almost 400 FPS. Also, I think we are on the highest details. Yes, mein Lieben, so I think that's the highest. Which is there, I want to say, refractory period. Did you have problem with stuttering? As for now, I have no problems, at least in this game. Yesterday I've had problems with the altars, because it didn't want to load further than the first few seconds of main menu. After that it effectively crashed. I use secure boot. Basically you can sign the kernel image with your keys. I've decided not to use sbctl for this. You can use OpenSSL, EFI tools to enroll, and sbsign tools for sign. I've also tried that initially, but I've had varying degree of success, because if you like rolled a lucky dice on your motherboard firmware, then sure, you know, EFI tools can communicate just fine. But if your roll was not as successful, then you know that doesn't always work, and SBCTL basically has many fallbacks just to ensure everything is working. So in my tutorials I am recommending people to use SBCTL just because it's headache-less. Like, really, crawling through those vents on this fucking wheelchair. I mean, this game sometimes really tries to be like, you know, super serious, but for me it comes across as, you know, really funny, not even cringy, just like a black comedy. Like this whole sequence, it reminds me of the whenever the Metal Gear 5, I think, demo or trailer released, and it was basically the sequence of crawling.
Up we go.
And it was similar to this, but it knew not to take itself very seriously. I mean, I got the Dell firmware on there, it's Dell PC, so it should work. Like I said, the UEFI implementation that's highly dependent on the vendor is, you know, sometimes just a lottery. Like, the very good example of that is, you know, in theory, you should be able to just tell via EFI boot manager that you want to create a boot entry that boots, I don't know, whatever .EFI binary, right? But some older implementations, like especially older, will not boot anything unless it's named boot x64.EFI. So it can be very, very weird. Click, 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 click. Where did you come from?
William, are you all right?
Press E to show that you're okay.
William, I prayed for you to wake up.
RetroDad64. I just switched from PKOS to CatchyOS. I know it isn't pure Arch, but I'll be interested in seeing the differences between Debian base to Arch base. You know, differences between Debian and Arch are, I want to say, maybe not cosmic scale, but you know, that would be like comparing almost two different operating systems in a sense. Like, you know, Arch is rolling release and Debian is not, so that in itself is quite a big difference. Schmuzerei. I love the slang. Also, I personally am completely not fluent in all of the spin-off distros. I've only used mainline distros, especially at work. I'm mostly working a Debian-based household with some ArchLinux/CentOS boxes. Dead. Just drop like weight.
Loslassen! Loslassen! Sigrun, warum atmest du so schwer?
Ich weiß nicht, Mutter.
Ah, das weißt du nicht?
I got the latest firmware on there, which is good. Maybe some certain firmwares lock the entry to boot, but for me it's not. Fun fact, you don't need EFI extension for the file. Like I said, it depends on how somebody implemented the standard, because different vendors have their own implementation or their own solution for the UEFI firmware on the motherboard.
Für deine Familie!
It's not like we are running LibreBoot everywhere.
Das werden die Leute sagen, wenn du in eine Klinik für Fettsüchtige kommst. Generalstochter!
Like, sometimes when I'm reading some RFCs, for example, the OpenSSL X509 for the certificates for the TLS SSL, it's amazing that such a poorly written RFC is implemented in a way where almost everybody agrees how it should work, and it works, let's say, well. I'm still a noob with Linux, so I don't have much experience with any of it. I used Red Hat 20 years ago for a little bit, lol, yeah. Well, when I was a teenager, I think my first major encounter with Linux, and I didn't really even know it at the time, was when I tried to set up a private WoW server, and that was based on CentOS. Either 5 or 6, I don't remember. It didn't work because I didn't have much idea of what I was doing at the time, but
They have our people. She trapped our vessel, Anishka. What can we do? You're right here. We'll have to somehow release our U-boat once you're up there.
I can't lose you.
like compared to 20 years ago, Linux is basically a completely different system now.
Find a way.
I think only FreeBSD users can basically wake up from 20 years coma and still use their system as they were 20 years back.
You going to run us over with your little wheelchair?
Yeah, it's night and day for sure, yep.
Niederhalten!
Oh no, is this a throwback to the first game, where you had to choose?
Runter mit der Rüstung!
Are you on GNOME or KDE for the... I'm on KDE.
The mastermind crawling around in her own.
So GNOME gave me some problems and I didn't necessarily like it. And KDE has some, you know, brain-dead simple integrations for software installation with Flatpaks and stuff.
I fucked everything up.
Like, it's missing some things that GNOME is not missing. Like, for example, file manager, but that can be installed no problem, like added without any issue.
William Joseph Blaskowicz. Zieh den hoch, den Krüppel!
But overall, the Flatpak experience on KDE is something that kinda bought
Let me
me.
tell you, you're not. Only the degenerate rats of the slum admire you. The filthy dregs, festering in the ghetto. But once they see you, this will change. I shall put you on international television. Look, everybody.
That is the thing that is oddest for me. It's crazy that you and I can have the same basic build and GNOME might work better for me than for you. It's so odd. Yeah, that's a good point for KDE for sure. I mean, it's a matter of preference, sure. Like, it's, you know, basically those are desktop environments, so it's basically whatever somebody thought might be a good first pick. And for me, at least. And also when I'm thinking in the categories of what I should recommend to people whenever I'm doing a tutorial on something, I think KDE is something, I don't know, more familiar, especially if you are switching from Windows. I mean, GNOME is also okay, because like I said, it's not like I'm saying GNOME is inherently bad,
Sei still, ich arbeite.
but the default integrations in KDE are seemingly okay.
Ihren Kopf von ihren Schultern.
I know many users opt for the traditional bootloaders like grub, systemd-boot or refind. It's simply because most people dual boot Windows with Linux, so it makes sense to use. I'm dual booting even right now on this PC, and I am, like, even if I am using grub, I am not letting it scan my Windows partition, and I am effectively just, you know, switching the operating systems by, you know, pressing F10 or whatever, or F11, basically entering the boot menu in BIOS to choose my choose my OS. Like if you are doing it on a single on everything, if you have everything on a single drive, because you know, just for the simplicity and ease of use, I have separate drives for operating system, and that streamlines many things. But if I was condemned to having both Windows and Linux on a single drive but separate partitions, then obviously I would have to also use that. Which would be a real pain, because I can imagine Microsoft Windows, you know, overwriting the whatever it finds on the EFI partition just because it feels like it. Which again is not necessarily bad if you think about it, but if you don't have some experience or knowledge, then fixing that can be a bit irritating and time consuming.
Leader of the Chryso Circle. The criminal
Caroline Becker, like,
Never give in to these people.
I think not.
Wyatt. Because I think I saved him in a previous game, something like that. Oh, a clean cut. Supposedly it's really easy to behead somebody with a clean cut whenever there were like executioners in the Middle Ages. Like it was an art to basically kill somebody with a clean cut and cut the head off.
And now she's gone. Were these eyes ever filled with a lover's gaze? Do you think?
Is your grab on the Windows CFI partition? That does make the risk on overwriting first. No, it's not. Jesus, why is this game so stupid? Jesus. No, like I said, I have everything on separate drives, so the grub lives in its own like Linux drive. Like, you know, whatever I decide to live with, either grub or system deboot or whatever. Like on my laptop, I have none of those things. No grub, nor system deboot, just a plain EFI boot entry for the unified kernel image binary, right?
Und nun? So dear. Also another friend of yours, yes?
Jesus, like this is so lengthy.
No more of this!
Mutter, bitte hör auf, es reicht.
Aus dem Weg!
Nein!
Like if you want to learn German, I want to say this game is pretty good. Oh yeah, amazing. This armor can make even the cripple move. Everybody is just not giving a fuck about what I'm doing in this cutscene. Okay. The plot armor.
What a mess!
Make it quick.
What? Hey, I'm no cold-blooded killer like your mom. Thank you for this.
Press X to dual wield. Nice.
I can help you. I can give you
You know what?
information.
Those 400 FPS are really cool, but we are streaming in 30 FPS currently. Because from my experience that bitrate that Twitch and YouTube are allowing typical users is not necessarily enough for some gameplay 60 FPS.
You can deactivate them from there and that will release you.
You know what? I might enable the VSync just because, you know, with 400 FPS.
You can get this door open?
Yes.
Okay, so did it ignore my setting? Because, you know, it's getting quite a bit warm in this room. Like, my PC is actually... Jesus, it's really warm. Okay. We are still, like, on a hefty 144 FPS.
Cap!
I'm sorry about your friend.
Keep your shit together. together, Wyatt. Need you to step up now.
Also, I haven't checked on what version of Proton am I now. What am I supposed to do now?
A lot of things you can do with a hatchet. And a Nazi.
Oh yeah, I should also probably implement a power meter that would be visible on stream, just so we would all know how much power I'm drawing from the wall. Ideally, I think it would be a very interesting thing to see. For example, let's say I would play this game also on Windows, and let's say just for the sake of having comparable results that we would do two tests, one with vertical sync on and one with vertical sync off.
Before you go upstairs,
Would the power
please watch
usage
over
be
our
the same
people while I get this
on
done.
Windows and Linux? So assuming the FPS is the same, that would be interesting thing to check.
Like they taught us back in boot camp. Take out the commanders first.
Ah,
Hallo! Kommandant Mannheimer! Hören Sie mich?
like are the commanders buffing them or something? Komm zu den Mod-Schützen, It's like a duck gallery. Wir werden deine neue Familie sein. Something about having a new family? Like, come to this unit. Komm zu Sertod. Did I just pick up a new weapon? Because... Okay. Like, the color scheme is very monotonous, so it's hard to outright be able to tell. Also, am I lost? Oh, thankfully not.
That tank looks explosive.
You don't say. Okay. Is it really? Like...
Odin. Automated security system.
Like, how explosive? What the hell? Okay, so I had
Got myself a new exit.
to throw a grenade, okay. Like I said, even this is kind of a wasted, all of that 144 FPS goodness. Because like I said, on stream... On stream we only have 30 FPS. I just looked at that grenade as if it was, I don't know, an apple that fell from a tree. Oh, okay, so you don't know where the commander is after you've raised an alarm. Like, will they just keep coming if he's alive? Where the hell is he? Oh, I still have like the proximity meter. Okay. Where are you? Actually, can you just like Sonic the Hedgehog through this whole game and just avoid the fights? It seems like you can. Even though I have to say that, you know, the shooting part is quite good. Okay, he has to be upstairs. I just want to finish him for the completionist's sake. Oh no, he took me from behind. Okay, I think we are done here. I thought it stopped because... Oh, interesting. Nice. Man, I really like that tape-based media. Like LTOs or VHS. Just for the data storage.
You did it! Okay, come on. We have to submerge quickly.
Zal go zanurzaj.
Success, Mr. Blazkowicz! Alright, you should go out. You should clear.
Caroline, I released the Eva's hammer, and I'm heading back to our people.
Just jump down.
I hate to ask. Please stick around.
You have the amazing power suit. Oh yeah, boss fight. I mean, we can cheese it like this, I think. Laser Gwer. Fires high energy laser beams that can overheat thin sheets of metal until they melt. Metal marked with yellow chevrons indicates it can be dissolved. Can be reloaded at the charging station. It's not a part of your inventory, but you can drop it at any time. Press Q to drop, plus V to select another weapon. Okay, metal marked, so I guess we have to cut something. Yeah, I just wanted to check something very quickly. What do I have to cut? Oh, okay. Oh, so these things. Interesting. Nice. And then he died. That was the last thing he has done before he died. Okay, yep. Okay, so basically the strat is to just go behind them. Is my PC colder now? I want to say it is noticeably less warm. I know I could say colder, but I'm saying less warm, because that's how it feels like. It's still warm. I wonder how YouTube will rate this stream, this video, this VOD after I'm done. Because all of those all of those swastikas. Jesus, the checkpoints. I know I suck, but... Okay, trying not to die this time. Here. Are you guys by chance watching some sort of IT news on YouTube? Because, truth to be told, I find the Linux Tech Tips, the Tech Bits, or whatever it's called, the easiest to digest. And it's actually humorous and funny, without being overly cringy. Like, maybe sometimes Gamers Nexus, but... Okay, how many of you are still there? Like, way too many. Also, what would happen if I just blew the ammo on all of those? Could I still progress without blowing those doors up? It's like one laser against the another. Oh, it seems like I've killed one officer in the commotion. But I'm moving away from the other one. Does it really matter? Oh, I think he was running towards me. Oh, you're here. And I'm dead. Oh, shit. Like, their own weapon seems to be the most effective against them. Everything has been surprisingly stable as of now. Maintenance workers note, tractor armor status report, whatever. Like, I really like the world building, especially in the first Wolfenstein game. What game is that? That is Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. And like I was saying, I really like the world building, especially in the first game. I'm curious to see how they are... Oh, so I'm back here. I'm curious to see how they are handling the America. Oh, there. Oh, cool. I see now. I didn't recognize it before. It's funny how this game is no longer, you know, in my head it's a fairly recent and new game, but in the real world, some years have passed since its premiere. So for me, it's still like a new game to play because I haven't played it before. But at this time, it had some sequels that came out. Supposedly they weren't that good, but this one should still be quite solid. I finished all 3 of them, very enjoyable. I really like the. I'm only finding the Blazkowicz monologues super cringy, and as for now, you know, this game sometimes, in my opinion, tries to be too serious, which comes across as being just funny.
Let's go.
But the gameplay, the mechanics, the gunplay, very enjoyable. I agree. I agree with that. Your cam seems frozen. Oh shit! You are right, my sir. Thank you. Oh, I think I know what happened. Give me a sec.
Everyone! Look! We have a strategy. Caroline had a plan.
To liberate the United States of America.
To free the U.S. and use it as a platform to liberate the rest of the world. And this is what we are going to do for Caroline.
And what about this one? Can we trust her?
Hello.
Thank you for noticing that. So it was either due to
Give her a chance,
our
I
cable
guess.
just
She saved my life.
loosening
She
it
saved
for a
Captain
bit,
Blazkowicz,
or
too.
since it's
Now,
quite warm in this
Caroline has
room,
established radio contact
the
with
camera
American
might have
resistance
overheated
group
and
in
shut
New York
down.
City. Now, we need to
Do you
find
allow
this
blacks on board?
to our cause. We need to make
Oh my god.
Thankfully I have separate audio and video, so without the camera, I hope you could still hear me. I know you could still hear me talking. But yeah, thanks for noticing that. Thanks for pointing that out.
Depth charges!
On your sonar station!
Like, I've enabled VSync, because before I've enabled VSync we were getting like 700 FPS and the PC was getting really hot, and the overall room temperature was rising, so I've enabled the VSync to basically limit everything.
Someone in your boat. That's how we found you.
That's impossible.
Section F.
No way.
There it is, Section F.
But there is no section F. The maps are not accurate. We've looked and there's no door there.
What if there is? What if someone is hiding in there transmitting that signal, huh?
Cap, you assemble a team and investigate.
I'll show you the way.
Yeah, and you know,
Must be here.
it's been really warm and dry, like no rain, which is I think worse. But you know, since I am living in Poland, or you know, mainly in Europe, Europe is not really AC country. So not many people have AC in their homes.
From the other side.
Take this. Wyatt came
So
up
I
with
would
the
gladly
basic
use
concept.
AC.
The design is not it's experimental.
Even if it's like a standalone unit, but making sure that the hot air is exhausted properly is a pain. So
I will open this when you are done, big man.
Dieselkraftwerk. The Dieselkraftwerk Blitzen diesel canister ammunition sticks to walls and enemies on impact. These canisters can be remotely detonated. Dual wielding automatically detonates on impact. From Europe here as well, Netherlands. Oh, so you are from the cool
William,
part of
you
Europe.
have to find the transmitter and shut it down, or the depth charges will rupture our hull.
Detonate, okay.
We've made a mistake. On the floor plan, Section F just looks like a little laundry room. We looked for it when we first searched the U-boat after you captured it, but we didn't see the entrance door. And with all the things we were worrying about back then, I suppose we didn't bother looking too closely. But now I've re-examined the floor plan and there's a reference to a completely different document. The engineering map of Section F. I'll report back as soon as I find it.
Yeah, the classical, we didn't read the manual thoroughly enough. By the way, I mean, we've played this for an hour at this point. And I do have many other games in my libraries. So I could possibly play something else. Like, I think I should organize some list like that on Discord of the games I possess, just to be able to let the viewers pick what should I play on Linux. Wow. YouTube algorithm recommended your channel. I have to go, but subscribe to your channel so I'll watch you later again. Awesome that you use Linux. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I mean, mainly I'm using Linux for work, to be honest. Like, this is just a hobby. Like, in my home I have almost every operating system. You know, Windows, Linux, FreeBSD on PlayStation. It's actually curious if PlayStation would tell us how much their FreeBSD fork has separated from the original FreeBSD. It's a bit janky, like that. Getting stuck on some
William,
edges.
I found the engineering map. Ballast tank, nuclear warhead stockpile. Oh my god. Section F stretches along the entire hull of the U-boat, and we're on the biggest U-boat in the world, so this section is gigantic.
Oh no, we've missed that this is a nuclear submarine. Ah, shucks.
Be careful, William. No telling
how that could have happened. I use Linux only, but we'll catch you later. Have a good evening and fun gaming. Thank you. You too. I'm sorry, but I still cannot go over the fact that, oh no, we haven't noticed that this is a nuclear U-boat. Did I came right back where I came from? Yes, yes I did. That caught me a bit off guard. Like, quick, like Sonic the Hedgehog. R9. Are we in the Section F, the nuclear Section F, or not yet? And now we are under the water. I hope there will not be any level that's fully centered around the idea of just swimming underwater.
Those Nazis have been surviving in there ever since you captured the U-boat 5 months ago. They must be starving and desperate. Stay safe, darling.
So there is also this officer mechanic here, and this is supposedly a closed-off segment of the U-boat. So where will they be getting the reinforcements from? That is the question. here you are, my little fella. And here's the other care bearer.
Caroline.
Was that +1 hatchet? I can throw them?
A few more weeks, maybe. With your grace.
William, I took a closer look at the stockpile of nuclear warheads in Section F.
My god.
According to the
Guy,
engineering
shut up.
map, there's dozens of warheads in there. Let's hope the Nazis haven't tampered with them.
Oh no, we didn't know we are carrying a nuclear payload. Oh shucks. So, how do you hide in a submarine? Like, I would say that if you are operating the submarine and you have a segment that is cut off and people are hiding in there, you should be able to hear them, right? Like if you are doing radar or sonar operations. Du hast recht. Okay. Jeez.
Hallo! Eindringlinge, Wartungsschacht! Brauche Verstärkung!
How do I climb here? Oh no, the CJ Blazkowicz was defeated by the ability to climb, or the inability. Oh man, seriously, how do I do this? Come on. Yeah, vault over this. Oh god. I have to say, at the times this game feels really janky.
Nazi radio room ahead. Gotta find a way in.
I'm in.
Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
Come on, come on, come on. I was too greedy.
Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
I have to say, it really doesn't feel like I don't feel any difference if I'm shooting from gun A or gun B. It's like pew 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 all the same. Like, it is still enjoyable. It's just that I am picking all of those different types of ammunition.
Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
What did she say? Tom Bombadil? Let me out of there. Oh, didn't see you there. Oh.
Thank you,
God damn,
William.
I suck.
The hazmat is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
If any of my colleagues from work are seeing this, I have instantly lost all aura and gamer cred I had. Come on! Verloren. Oh, supplies. Oh, you silly little goose. Oh, here you are. Okay. Obviously.
Should get out of here now.
Well done, Blazkowicz. Come. Everyone is gathered.
What the hell is that? Did they put her body in a missile? In a missile and painted it?
All they've known. All they've felt.
Like I said, this game really tries to be too serious and comes across as just plain funny.
All of it gone. In one moment.
Torpedo E?
Like water. Like it never was.
Hey. Yeah! Come in, Captain.
You weren't at the service, why?
Look, I couldn't do it, okay? It's too much. Caroline meant more to me than anybody else on this damn ship, and now everyone is expecting me to pick up the torch. All right? Yeah, I mean, look at me, man. I can't even find a pair of headphones. All right, I failed the leadership course at Harvard, for Pete's sake. I know I put them in here somewhere. Where the heck are they? Oh! Hey, will this ringing not stop, for Christ's sake?
You can't give up, why? We don't do that.
I'm not stupid, Captain. I saw the look in your eye up there when Frau Engel had you under her thumb. All right, the fire is gone out, and you're just on autopilot now until you hit the wall. Am I wrong, Captain? Oh, thank God.
That's some really highbrow dialogue.
I salvaged some stuff at Jay's, you know, from the old Berlin hideout. Some old recordings and things, just for keepsake.
That boy could play the hell out the guitar, huh?
Yeah.
By the way, interestingly enough,
Yeah, he liked it loud.
I thought I had the subscription notification turned on,
I'll see you around, boy.
but it seems like it's not working for YouTube,
Hey, Captain,
which is weird.
would you go see Seth? He wants to give you a physical or something, you know, just see how you're doing. I think he's in his workshop.
Oh, sorry, YouTube has messed something with my chat settings.
Seth, he knows.
By
as
the way,
well as I
quick
do
camera
what I
check.
got he can't cure.
Yeah, okay, camera is working.
Okay, Max.
Здравствуйте.
Max Hus. Hey, Max. Why you look so glum? I know you like Rosa, but this is the natural order of things. Pig is dying so humans can eat. Max Hus. And we have run out of food for her. We only have people food left. No piggy food. Max Hus! Max Hus! Max! Max Hus! Hey, okay, Max, okay. Shh. For now, piggy will not be food. And wipe that sad look off your face. Hey, bro. Happiness is a choice, Max. Remember that. Smile. Hey.
Big. So I completely don't remember how they hijacked the U-boat. But they certainly had a lot of time and stuff to customize everybody their room. Rauchen Sie? Haben Sie Zigaretten?
Max sure likes his crayons.
I thought I was gonna steal his cookies. I have to say this U-boat design is quite cool, even though it's, you know, if somebody built a submarine like that, that would be a luxurious, spacious submarine. Definitely.
This is a good home for us, Caroline. You always made the right call.
Hello, Captain. You look unhappy, Captain.
Who are you?
Don't lose hope.
Could you please stop using his initials, like BJ and Anya? Like, the jokes write themselves.
Really groovy, this music.
Okay, but I really wanted to see BJ's room. Or was I already in it? Is this it? Yeah, okay, this is it. I just haven't noticed it. Sorry.
In sad times, I like to listen to music. Do you like music, Herr Blazkowicz?
Ja, ja. Die Kaffee. Kaffer. Okay. What the fuck is that?
What the hell is that thing?
This is not the thing, Simpson. This is not the thing. This is the body of a squirrel monkey and the head of my beloved Siamese cat, Shoshana. Look at this. He's not gonna do anything to you. He's a good man. You see, I found Shoshana hunting for rats in the reactor room.
I am highly confused.
A few months later, she was dying of bowel cancer when I stumbled upon this practically brain-dead monkey chewing on a blasting cap. And please do me a favor, Mr. Blazkowicz, lower your axe. You're making me nervous. This is not only my favorite animal. This is most probably my most significant...
This is ethical, because this is an animal.
You are significant. You're hungry? Here's a fish cake.
This is both ethical and funny.
In order to do a cross-species head transplant, you need to A, bridge the spinal column, she's okay. B, harmonize otherwise totally recalcitrant biological system, respiratory and circulatory.
Okay, I get it. Spare me the sides.
Yes, you basically need to invent magic.
What am I doing? I'm like an old kachkik who had such a long day, and I'm sorry. Let's see. You want something for to sleep, Ingela?
No, I just need to keep busy.
Distractions, huh? No, I understand. We all grieve in different ways, but I have a perfect distraction for you, Eagle. Look, a few days ago, Anya asked me to make a shooting range for the fighters on board. It's almost finished, but I was experimenting with an old German drone for target practice when suddenly this verkackte machine went Adolf Hitler on me, started running Michigan in there. So, I had to lock it inside. Do you mind going in there and destroying the drone? And, feel free to try my shooting range. Tell me how you like it.
Yes, I do mind. Please spare me that. Please let's get out of this U-boat and see some open spaces.
Thank you.
Shimshon, please take care of the drone running amok in the shooting range. Thank you very much. Mr. Blazkowicz, please go to the shooting range and destroy the drone running amok there. Oh, and feel free to try my shooting range. Tell me how you like it. I would appreciate.
I mean, depending on the game, I might read all of that lore that's lying around. But sometimes I'm just like in some games, like especially games like this, if you want me to just stand and read a paragraph or text in a highly dynamic game, and you couldn't find any other way to convey me the narrative or story or whatever, then sorry, but I didn't come here to read a book. If I wanted to read a book, I would do that. Abraham Holiday.
You look like how I felt after Deathshead took a knife to my frontal lobes.
Interesting. Cool story, bro. Jesus, there's like a whole colony of people here. Did I miss something? Like, they said it's been like 5 months.
Can't believe Caroline is dead. Who will lead us now?
But really, I think like I missed a lot of stuff. Hey, where's Alaska? Where's Hawaii? This map is incomplete. Because US did have Alaska when the Second World War started, right? I don't remember when they bought it of Russia.
All they've known.
What is this photo?
All they felt. Like water. Like it never was.
Yada yada yada. Oh, that's a cool picture. I have to say, as for now, this has been surprisingly stable. I have no idea why previously I was like capped at 60 FPS. And like I said, this 144 is only because I have enabled VSync, because in this very hot room my PC was making it way more hotter when we were reaching like 600-700 FPS. Excuse me. Come again, where do I have to go? Okay, here. I completely got lost. It's funny how English people like pronounce this. It's not Blaskowitz, it's Blaskovich.
Gonna make me chase you, ain't you?
Upgrade kit. Hmm. Which one was fun? I think the storm. Let's go with armor piercing so I can just pew pew at more stuff without caring. Did it? Yeah, I think it flied off like back down. Let's just collect all the ammo. Okay, so it's basically taunting us.
Seth's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
Okay, so this will definitely be like a Call of Duty gauntlet. Or a time trial, right? Beep beep. Oof. Okay, 15 seconds. Yeah, I mean, they have to make you run the time trial course. This is way too easy. Achieve the highest score in the shooting range. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, let's progress.
Why, Captain?
Здравствуйте.
The old man stacks up.
Find your strength. Many Nazis left to kill. Moika.
Ritva Tumovivara. Either she's Finnish or Magyar.
You're back, Shimshon. How was my shooting range? Well done, Yingler. You fresh apple, you.
Herr Blaskovich, your lady Anya, she was here looking for you?
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
Have you listened to the Käfer cassette?
Yeah, what, Mädele?
I might also just actually, because since I think today we'll be only playing one game. Oh, interesting. YouTube doesn't have this game. It only has the New Order. Wow. Okay.
Have you listened to their music? They sing very well.
Yes, yes.
And they look good too.
No, it's not.
What, here? Okay. Stop crying. Let's progress. Like, really, this game isn't as deep as I think it would like to be. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, William. I can still smell her in here. I found Caroline's notes.
I have to say, she looks terrible, even for the highest settings.
I know their exact location. Go talk to Wyatt for me. I asked him to do something, and he wouldn't come out of his room. We have to gather everyone to get ready for our next move. We've almost arrived in New York City.
Ania Oliva.
How am I gonna tell her I'll be joining you, Caroline? Make her watch as I fade away? Maybe she already knows. Keeps pretending, like me.
I mean, really, his monologue is so cringy and funny. It's like funny, but it's almost like Tommy Wiseau.
Gosh darn it to heck!
Oh, heck. What are you doing, my guy?
What's up, Cap?
I reviewed Caroline's notes. The New York City resistance group is concealed at the top of the state building. It said?
Yes.
I assume the high altitude means the radiation is at tolerable levels?
Yes.
However, we can't simply fly in there in our Nazi helicopters because we're gonna be shot down.
Can we re-establish contact, let them know that we're coming?
I've looked, but I couldn't find any means of contacting them in Caroline's notes.
Well, we'll have to approach from ground level. Introduce ourselves face to face.
Ground level, I mean, the whole city is saturated by fallout from the Nazi atom bomb. Lethal levels of radiation if we go there without protective wear.
Well, this armor will protect from all radiation.
Guess you're going this one alone.
Yeah, it protects against everything unless it's plot device.
Mbate, can you give him a ride?
Easy. Sure, boss.
Can I help?
Five degrees port, and then continue straight forward.
Got it, Blondie. Hey, big friend. You better watch out for the crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
It's not New York underground crawling with crocodiles.
No, not with crocodiles, with something else. But we don't talk about that, right?
Jesus Christ. Men, women, children.
Yeah, people.
I'm screaming, but I can still hear you.
I mean, really, Blazkowicz. I I'm wondering why people weren't more upset as they were with Gothic remake when they issued the demo and the main protagonist wouldn't shut up. I feel it's like the similar story here. Am I stupid or something? Oh, press E, but in only a very exact spot? Is this a Linux thing? I mean, I swear I saw that icon pop up. Oh, okay. Yep, now it's clear. Okay, press V, select Dieselkraftwerk, and now we can proceed.
Should be possible to blow that hatch open from the inside.
What hatch? This hatch? Oh my. I think I've heard a notification. If you have subscribed, I am sorry, but I don't think everything is configured correctly here. But thank you.
Cap, you there? Listen, Cap, transmission's weak. Make your way through the city and reach the state building. And watch out... Whoa. Jeez, my head. Whoa. Oh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded, Cap. Watch out for the Nazi search parties is what I was going to say.
This really gives off like a Fallout feeling, especially with the color palette. But why would they be searching in a highly nuclearly infested area? What would they be searching for? That is the question. Surprisingly with no... Okay, now we have alarm. So where are you, my little friend? Faster, faster. I mean, I know I'm not playing on the highest difficulty setting, but still. How are you still alive? Okay, you're not. Fixed. Oh. Like, suddenly the place is crawling with you. Verstärkung. Like, literally right next to me. Okay, how do I get back up upstairs? Okay, here, here. Oh, here you are. Was machst du, you Nazi? Hmm? Like, I get the feeling that they are teleporting behind me, basically. Is this a bug specific to Linux that I feel that way in this game? It might be. Hmm. Oh yeah, I always forget I can dual wield. No, you're back. Hi, hi. We've finally gotten out of the submarine. Oh, +1 hatchet. Again. I mean, that would indicate that you can throw them, but I can't really be bothered. Okay, it seems like I'm getting away from the officer. Yeah, camera check. Okay. I mean, the camera managed to turn off due to, I would assume, would be overheating. So now I'll be checking if it's working all the time. When you forgot to sign your images with Secure Boot. Okay, I came from here. So once again, I have circled around myself. So have you forgotten to sign your images? I mean, you should configure a hook that will remember that for you. I have not, it's literally a joke. Sorry I didn't catch it. Okay, I am hearing the enemies, which means I am going in the right direction. I'm also seeing the enemies. Okay, I am again like moving away from him. Okay, we are in a police station. I would assume that we need more exotic game for next time. One that will either give me more problems or require more troubleshooting. Or maybe it's just less well known. Like, definitely not the Battlefield 6. But something else. Like I said, I have to compile a list that would let the people from the Discord choose the games they want to see me play. I'm afraid that if I jump into this sewer, I will come back literally to the entrance of the level. But it does seem to be the way to go.
Long walk to the state building. Caroline, will you help light the way?
So are they not? Oh, they are. The robo dogs. Are they? They seem to be. Yes, you did. And now you are not hearing anything. Oh my god, gators.
God damn. Should have listened to Bombate.
Okay. Man, collectibles are so tiring. Like, especially if there's a lot of them. Doesn't really matter what game. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog, this thing.
See if there's some way to power up this old train.
No, it's not a laser, it's something else.
Okay, train's got power. Let's find the controls and see if it moves.
Okay, so what did moving that train gave me? I want to say nothing, but I think I see. Jeez, this game can be so confusing. Like, I literally cannot properly recognize where I have already been. Like, what do you want me to do, game? Oh, okay. I may not be the brightest. But to be honest, I haven't played an FPS in a long time. So many animations, like pre-rendered cutscenes.
Ignore the pain. Ain't dead. So keep moving.
Hey, Cap, you should know. Oh, wow. Look at these stars. Anya, you see this all bright, all knowing? Oh gosh, look. Oh, they're zooming away. Wait.
William, why you just left? I don't know where. If you are on 5th Avenue, the State Building should be near.
I don't know where I am. Also, Nvidia had a driver release today. So when I started the PC to prepare it for stream,
Showed me postcards.
I've had an Nvidia upgrade.
Wanted to go there. Just you and me.
Funny thing is, I'm not 100% sure I have rebooted after that, so I might not be using the latest driver for Linux. Okay, where to now? It really would be easier if the game would be better at telling me where I should go. Like, okay, let's just do this.
Hello, big boy. Come to test the old man's mettle.
Boss fight. Like, I have to say, the first like an hour or so of this game not as interesting as the first one was.
Find a way to reach the top of the state building and make contact with the resistance group. Look for elevators, stairs, anything. The radiation levels should be acceptable at the top of the building.
Your voice, Anya. Every second. A glory.
It's like a guy that tips a fedora. So many of them. Oh, is that an officer? Where is that big robot we saw in the beginning? Is it powered by Linux? Or by something else? Or maybe... Okay. Oh, shit. It got me. I wonder if it even could be defeated. That's whatever.
Just who the fuck are you, white boy?
Stay calm. Let me first make it absolutely clear that I am not a Nazi.
What you say? You say you're a Nazi?
No, I am not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, okay?
You ain't a white-ass fascist Nazi pig, then you're either colored or you're a deviant. And you sure as hell ain't colored, so you trying to pass as a deviant? You look like a deviant to you, Sister Grace?
Nope.
Hang on. I may not be a deviant.
God, I told you he's a goddamn Nazi!
Oh, fuck this.
Fucker!
Let me say this again. I ain't no goddamn Nazi.
Hey! Now you bring Super Special back in and you put him down right now, or I will shove this grenade so far up your ass, I'll be dancing and rejoicing as your entrails trickle down from the ceiling. You dig, man?
Lady, I got precious little time for your bullshit. We've been trying to make contact with your group. We're organizing for a revolution in America.
We?
The Kreisau Circle.
Especially escort
Like,
this
did you at least
motherfucker
succeed in
inside the house
Europe?
and get him a hot meal. Let me put this pen back in. Shit!
Take cover!
Relax, man. It's just a duck. Oh,
Bitch got a sick sense of humor. Dude, you're crushing me.
Chili, okay? It's my papa's recipe. Ain't got no spoon, though.
Thanks.
So what's, with the chicken fence? Chicken That's my Faraday cage, man. You dig? It keeps the Nazi alien conspiracy from finding us. I almost got killed by William goddamn Blazkowicz. Yeah.
No, please. I will get banned.
Do you mind?
You were here when the bomb hit?
Yeah, I was. I survived relatively unscathed because I was on the ground at the time.
Yeah, I was, then I gave birth, and now I'm feeding the baby.
Vision at a Dante's Inferno, you know what I'm saying? I remember Maine people just wandering through the smoke. I remember screams echoing through the bombed-out buildings like howling ghosts.
My gosh, get on with it. I don't really like skipping cutscenes, but...
This boy was blindly stumbling through the chaos.
Oh, so it's not her son. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
And the heat from the bomb had melted the skin on his arms, and they just drooped. Like he was wearing a shirt that was a couple of sizes too big. And I remember his mama. She was crawling to get to him. And the half of her body was all gone. It was just gone. What are you thinking in a moment like that?
I'm thinking that you are trying way too hard to be too serious.
What are you thinking in a moment like that, huh? Shit. That's gonna leave a mark.
Monsters did this.
Not monsters. Men. Look, I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Blazkowicz.
So New York is finally civil again in this game.
She had balls of steel.
Balls. Why is it that balls are always used as some fucking default definition of badassery? Small, little, delicate things. Resting all snug and warm and cozy and comfortable in
Yes, that is why we are saying balls of steel.
skin. Shit.
Like, give it a little thought, lady.
What's not a mystery is the sweet juice they produce.
Yeah, I got a couple of my own on the way.
It's a girl.
Oh, sorry.
What are you sorry for? What's up, Special?
There's pigs, lots of them coming up the stairs. They're like a fucking army.
Shh, the fuckers found us.
Okay, obviously they did, after they followed the trail of blood we left.
We're gonna need immediate evac.
Understood, William. Dispatching Has 1 and Has 2 for immediate extraction.
Copy. Move your people to the roof. I'll stall the Nazis until our ride's here.
Brothers and sisters, listen up! I need everybody to get up to the roof now. We're evacuating. And bring all the equipment you can carry. Come on, let's hustle, people!
So I had to, like, climb a ladder, but there, like, existed a staircase that also leads to here.
Just make sure your people make it out. Come and fucking get me, you white-ass, fascist Nazi pigs!
If anybody's remembering the Rogue Soldier or something like that, with Dick Marcinko, where he was also like swearing like a little kid, like a teenager that just discovered the cuss words. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did just get me? So what's the objective? And why is this, like, full of explosives? I guess we'll be wrapping up soon. I mean, let's just clear this level and... Or it will clean me first. Man, I suck. Jesus. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. By the way, can I just maybe not dual wield? Because I get the idea that this dual wield thing is kill. So it was not the dual wield. Yeah, I guess utilizing melee is... Okay, so I am not invincible? Okay, so I guess this is the drawback of melee. Exactly. Oh my god. I am so bad at this. I'm getting the feeling that they are invincible during their small like animation when they like fiddle around after getting shot. some of them are really like bullet sponges. They really mean it. I really wish this worked like it does in Doom, that, you know, melee kills give you health. Oh my god, I will not finish this stream today. Like I said, after I'm done with this bit, but by god. Like, please let me end this. Literally bullet sponges. This is just sad. Is this weapon like bad? Let's go the heavy route. Move. It switched me to a weapon that was loaded. Okay, so I cannot just escape the level. think the worst thing is that I have to also focus on pressing E to pick up stuff. God damn, but okay, this weapon feels way better. Shit. I love Gen 2 for the control. Well, I think Gen 2 is a bit of a waste of electricity, to be honest. Fuck. Like, unless you are compiling everything from source, then you are not using Gen 2. And the truth to be told, oh my god.
Would you stop smiling, Cap? Come on, everybody.
Done. But you know, if we could only implement repeatable builds reliably, then that's simply not needed. Oh my god, for a second there I was frozen because I thought it might want me to replay all that segment. Oh gosh. Okay, this cutscene and we're done for today.
You're such a little gray. We gotta set this right, Grace. Put the fighting spirit back in the American people. Ignite a revolution.
Shit. We've been fighting every motherfucking day, Blazkowicz. White America, though? They done packed up and given in. See, I guess they don't have the fighting spirit no more. Nah, they just do whatever the fucking Fuhrer tells them to do.
That's baloney. They want to
Yes, I love donating my computer power. You're not donating it per se.
Someone to show them how.
You know who's running the South after the Nazis took over? The Ku Klux motherfucking Klan, am I right?
That's it.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go down there and hold hands with them and build bridges and persuade them to join our cause? Get your head out your ass, Blazkowicz.
Forget about the turncoats. Focus on the grassroots. I'm running on empty. Don't know how much time I got. Can't even stand up on my own accord no more.
I've seen worse.
Maybe you're right. Maybe
Speaking of donating computer power, how is Chia doing?
Maybe the Nazis will still be running the show after I kick the bucket.
Sister Grace always right, brother. I learned that the hard way.
I don't know. But I know this. You take freedom away from the American people, you're playing with fire. And I intend to pour some gasoline. People gotta know they don't have to take this shit no more. And if nothing else, that's what I'm gonna do before I go.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Blazkowicz! You want to strike fear in the Nazis? You want to hit them hard for all to see? You want to cause some real motherfucking havoc? Well, then you come to the right woman. So if you still got some Nazi fighting, killing skills up in you, then guess what? I got a plan that's gonna send shockwaves throughout the nation.
Oh, shit! Is this the one where I go home to Roswell?
Show you right!
What do you think about this, Schmidtlich? I think I got you now, my little Goylem.
Thanks, Hus.
I don't know, Maxilla.
Well, so this is where all the decisions are made. We're gonna need a place to sleep nearby. This room looks empty. Super Smash! Hey, white boy, I'm gonna need a new home for my people. Power outlets, radio room access, and a can. You got it?
Yes, ma'am. Heck yes.
What's up, boss?
Why is she so racist?
You got it, sister.
All right, listen up, people. White boy here is gonna show you where to set up shop. After that, I want you to look around, find a place to bunk, get to know the boat folk. And hey, best behavior, you dig?
This way.
You got nukes on this boat?
Yes, we do. There's a stockpile of nuclear warheads downstairs in Section F.
We need to get our hands on one of those.
But we've sealed off the entrance to Section F. Because it's been flooded since the attack.
Blazkowicz, you know how to swim?
Yep.
OpenRC, in my opinion, is amazing. No service failed, just raw in its scripts.
What the fuck is this?
In my opinion, that's terrible, unless...
What the fuck is this, man? Is this a working toilet I see before me?
Unless you are working with some embedded systems. Like, scripting is a way of old, and it's terrible to basically maintain and pass on. Like, in a personal system, sure, whatever.
By that you mean toilet paper, yes. Yes, of course we need to mind our rations a little bit, but there's S-wipe in
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
Yes.
Oh, my sweet God in heaven! A working, mother-flushing toilet! I never thought I'd see
Oh my gosh, this game just cannot pick a tone like this one.
Good luck. What's this do? Don't plug it!
You think you're smart, huh?
Okay, oh, it's the first save. Good thing I didn't quit. Well, I think this will do for today. This will do for today. That last part really made me sweaty. I mean, I'm just like glowing from sweat. So yeah, pretty stable as the gaming on Linux goes for now. We've gotten some high FPS numbers. I was fairly sure that this game is limited to 60, but it turns out it's not. It's nice to see unlimited FPS number. And we didn't even crash once, which is fine. It's nice. I'm a professional minimalist, rather run Gentoo on a toaster than run Linux Mint. I know many professionalists that are running Linux Mint. Like, I only know people that are running Gentoo because there was nothing else back in the day, like 10-15 years ago. And they are basically just stuck with a system, have been stuck with one. But aside from that, who cares? Well, having said that, thank you all for being here. Thank you for entertaining me with chatting with you. I hope I also managed to maybe possibly entertain you. And maybe tomorrow another stream with another game. Maybe this one, maybe something else, we'll see. But for now, see ya.